Hey there you guys, welcome back. I've been getting a very common question these last, well, I guess it's been for a few months now, even maybe a year, but I haven't had any petunias to answer the question 100%. So the question is, how do you know the difference, or how can you tell the difference between a petunia flower bud and a seed pod? A lot of you are having a little bit of confusion over which is which, and I will show you how to do that today. I'll keep the video quick, straight to the point, and yeah, let's get to it. If you haven't seen it, I have a video on here showing you how to keep your petunias full and beautiful, and that's what I'm kind of spinning off of. In that one I showed you pruning and deadheading and all that stuff, but there was that question about what is a flower bud and what is a seed pod. So let's clear that up right now. Come on in a little bit closer. Okay, so with petunias, they always grow the new flowers at the tips. You're not going to find new flowers down the stem. So wherever you see new leaves and these little bits of flower production, these are all new flowers. I'll post a photo of what the new flower looks like versus the seed pod as well. So we've got a new bud developing right here, as you can see by my finger. It still looks intact, whereas this one here is an old flower. It's even coming off. So right here, it's along the main stem. It's a little farther down. It looks like the seed pod. Sorry, it looks like the flower bud, except when you get in a little bit closer, let me zoom this into you. It looks like a little green chocolate chip in there, versus what the new flower bud looks like. It's all ruffled in there. I don't know whether it's going to focus in there for you. So that's the big difference between a seed pod and a flower, a new flower bud. So at the beginning, we've got all this new leafy growth. I've got the new flower bud here. I've got the one that's just about to open right here. It'll elongate over time, and then we will get the flowers. And then if you follow the stem down, there should be old seed pods right along here. So here's an old seed pod as I just pruned this plant. Let's actually use this one as an example. Here's the example right here that just broke off the plant. How convenient. We've got the new buds right here as the plant comes towards the end. So all the new leaves, the baby leaves, you get the little flower buds produced. Those are yet to open. They elongate like this, and then they open, and then down below the open ones, you get the spent flowers. You can remove those, but then you'll get the seed pod down in the center at the bottom. You remove this whole thing when you're deadheading. Farther down, you'll notice that there's probably more of these. As you can see inside, it looks like a little green chocolate chip. That whole thing gets removed. There's another one there that gets removed as well. And you'll notice also by the old flower spikes or flower stalks, you'll notice new sets of leaves. After you remove that old flower stalk, this will turn into a new blooming growth point. So keep aware of that. As long as there's new leaves around it and it's a new growth point, chances are it's a new flower bud being produced. So anyway, hopefully that answered your question. I really hope. Please let me know if it didn't. I'll try to make it a little bit more simple. I'll post some photos of a new bud in production, and I'll also show you a close-up photo of what the seed pod looks like. So stay tuned at the end of this video. Happy growing, everyone. Many of you have been asking about carnivorous plants and how they're doing, especially the Venus flytrap seeds that I started.